What's going on, all my whiskey and cigar people? Joe Gulino here from Whiskey Network Magazine, Leaf and Grain Society Magazine, The Great Cigar and Pipe Show. You know me as Joey G. I am here in Long Island City, New York, overlooking the Queensboro Bridge. I am here at the Wonders of Whiskey tasting experience. Today's date, Sunday, October 15th, 2023. I've been to many whiskey festivals, and let me tell you something. This is something a step above the rest. Everybody is dressed to the nines, enjoying some spectacular whiskeys here. So I'm going to take you around the venue a little bit. Hopefully we can catch the whiskey man himself, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sunil Dayal. I'm sure he's around here somewhere, very busy man. Hopefully we can catch him. Right now we'll stop at the Glenfiddich table. Hi Glenfiddich, Joe from Whiskey Network Magazine. And your name?
My name is Maria.
Maria from Glenfiddich. Maria, what do you have for us to try today? What do you recommend?
I would like you to try our new release, 12, which usually we don't do any special releases, but we did this one in Amontillado Sherry Cask.
We're gonna get the fancy glass. How nice. Cheers. Okay, so we got Glenfiddich 12. This is a cask. This is a sherry cask finish. All right, we're talking 43% ABV. Amontillado Sherry. Okay, let's give that a go. All right. Bold sherry on the nose. Very bold. Okay. Wow. They're very bold on the nose. How? Oh, okay. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Okay. How much is that bottle?
Retail goes around
$50 for that bottle? Okay, that's a wow factor bottle right there at the wow tasting experience. And at age only 12 years, it's got a great explosion of this like creamy sherry, some melon flavors going on there, like some fruitiness. I'm gonna finish this off and we're gonna head to the next one. That's a great bottle. And this came out when?
This came out about a month ago, so beginning of September.
That is delicious. That is very delicious. Quality sherry, I could tell. Very quality sherry that went into that expression. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're gonna continue on with Maria. She's grabbing me for something special. I don't know what it is. Okay, this is This is. Let's show the camera what that is. So this is Bordone 19. Okay.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And this is the first project of our mouth calcium and nicotine.
Okay. Very cool. Okay, so she pulled this out from under the table, guys, so I'm excited. She keeps giving me the special glass. Okay. All right, so we're talking Bordone, aged 19 years. It's called the Revelation Cask and Character. Okay, let's see. Very like dark and sweet on the nose. Very fruity. Very sweet. It's like Christmas in a glass. That's what I would describe that. Very like candy cane like. Very delicious. And A bottle of that goes for about how much?
So a bottle of retail goes between 430 and 500.
I'll take 2. Maybe 3.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's finish this up. Thank you, Maria. All right. Let's see what other kind of trouble we can get into over here. We'll head on over to Benriach here. Okay. Hi, Joe from Whiskey Network. How are you? What's your name?
Derek Grip.
Derek. I'm gonna go with this original Benriach 12 non-peated. Let's see what that guy tastes like. We'll get the tasting notes on this guy here. All right. So it's aged 12 years. We have how many different casks?
3 different casks. Sherry, bourbon, and Marsala wine casks.
Marsala wine cask. Okay, so being Italian, pour cask. Just as good. Just as good. You know what? When you're drinking whiskey, sometimes you get things backwards. You know, it happens. It happens. I get a lot of things backwards, but we don't talk about that. We can later, though. All right. 12-year Benriach. Wow, just bold fruitiness on the nose. All right, we're getting a lot of like fruitiness up front, and then like it just turns to like caramel. So in my opinion, you're getting like the best of both worlds here. You're getting like that fruity malty goodness, and then you're getting almost like converts to like a bourbon in the back, like a nice caramel bomb bourbon. Very awesome whiskey, very cool.
Derek Grip.
All right, my man Derek from Benriach, serving up some excellent expressions here at the Wow Tasting Experience. Did I? Yeah, I did not. So tell us about the King Alexander.
King Alexander highlights a couple of things about our distillery. Highlights our royal heritage, which dates back to 1263, which is essentially where this painting takes place. The story of great patriarch of our family, Mackenzie's, saving the King Alexander III from a charging stag. His namesake is thrown in the bottle. And about the whiskey itself, first fill bourbon casks, and then 5 separate wine casks. First single malt to market that was aged in 6 different casks. About 18 to 20 years old, don't quote me on that. Really, really beautiful, delicate floral single malt.
Great. Wow, thank you. All right, so we're talking like 6 different casks here, which you don't see very often. I mean, you don't see.
I don't know of another.
I don't think you see it ever.
Widely distributed whiskey that sees 6 different casks. First fill bourbon casks, but then Madeira casks, Marsala casks, port casks from Graham's that held their 10-year tawny port. We have Cabernet Sauvignon Barrique from Chateau Marbouzet, and we have the Methuselah Oloroso sherry casks. Very rarely does a producer, a single malt producer, are they able to not point to just a style, but to a winery and to a specific bottling. For most of the wines that we age barrels that we age our whiskeys in, you can go to the store and buy those actual wines. So quite remarkable, and reflects on our whiskey. Better barrels, better whiskey.
We'll give this a go now. We're talking 6 different cask finishings. He did mention Marsala. Now, being Italian, I know for a fact that Marsala wine cask, that's gonna give a very like bold, unique flavor to this whiskey. It's gonna be almost be like they said sherry in there. It's gonna be like adding some soy sauce to that sherry with that Marsala wine. So on the nose, it's almost like smelling a rose. It's very elegant, very delicate. Yeah, it's like smelling rose petals on the palate. just an explosion of like ginger and sherry and that marsala, soy sauce, wine influence on there. Smooth as can be. Man, that is good. And how much is a bottle of that, Dalmore?
King Alexander, you'll probably find retailing for around $300.
All right, I'll take 3. All right. There you have it, Dalmore Distillery. I already know these are excellent expressions. I really wanted to try that King Alexander. That's a special bottle. And your name again?
Dan Lozier.
All right. Cheers, Dan. Appreciate it. All right. All right. So now, you know what? There's Sunil. Let's try and catch Sunil. Sunil. We got the Queensboro Bridge in the background. We have the whiskey man himself, the myth, the legend, right here in person. Love him. Love what he does for the whiskey industry. In my opinion, being from Chicago, big whiskey scene going on there. And pardon my language, this is the effing man right here. Sunil, we're at the Wild Tasting Experience, Long Island, New York City. What is your goal with your venue and your Wild Tasting Experience here today?
No, well, first of all, just want to thank you, Whiskey Network, for being here. This is basically a passion that's taken me on a journey, and I think you know this show.
Yeah.
And wherever I do the event, it has to represent where I'm from, like what state I'm from or what city I'm from.
Okay.
And when I decided to do it in New York, in my head, I visioned what I wanted, and I wanted a beautiful indoor-outdoor venue overlooking the beautiful skyline of New York City.
Yes.
And as soon as I got here and I saw it, I said, this is definitely the place that we're going to have Wild New York. And I'm blessed to see what a great turnout.
Yes.
Everyone having a great time.
Absolutely.
Whiskeys from all over the world, to include gin, champagne, mezcal, tequila, everything under the sun that you can actually drink. And people just having a great time. And to me, it's a blessed and I'm happy.
Okay, so we're in the whiskey industry is blessed to have you, Sunil. I got to commend you on such an amazing event. I go to a lot of whiskey festivals, and this is just a step above the rest.
Thank you.
It really is.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do for the whiskey industry. Keep up with the live Instagrams; those are amazing. We enjoy those. So informational. If you want to learn about whiskey, this is the man to learn it from. Thank you for doing this for everybody and getting everybody together.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right,
it.
love you, brother.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, go enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
All right, man. Okay, so you heard it from the best, Mr. Sunil Dial. I love that man. In my opinion, he is the man. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna go enjoy a little bit more of this whiskey festival. I'm gonna see what else I could get in my glass, and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back here at the Wild Tasting Experience, Long Island City, New York. We got the live DJ. We got, honestly, I'll be honest, I don't know what instrument that is, but she's here. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna go investigate some of these amazing whiskeys that are going on here at the Wild Tasting Experience. October 15, 2023 in Long Island City. Follow me. All right, so obviously this was the outdoor section of the venue, the live DJ. They have a cigar available for the VIP section. But what I noticed right away walking into this venue is some amazing, amazing whiskey expressions in the far corner over here. Follow me. All right, so first off, when you come to these whiskey festivals, you have got to stop at the Impacts table, and if you want to get a close up of all these different whiskey expressions, we have Wolfburn. Okay, we have, how do you pronounce this? Ardnamurchan. We have Injury. We have Penderyn, which is a Welsh whiskey. Skeg, Filet Bay, this newer Rosé, Okay, we got of course Kilchoman. Okay, we got Ohishi and Fukano, some Japanese whiskeys, obviously. M&H Classic, M&H Elements, and M&H Apex. That's from Tel Aviv. So we have whiskeys from all over the world going on here at this wild tasting experience. We got Lockley. That's a newer distillery. They do their Lockley. They're different editions based on their farming, which is amazing. The Glenelg, always going to be a great whiskey. As you can tell, it's getting very loud in here. There is like a quartet going on. Let me finish this King Alexander real quick, and then we'll get into some of these Impacts whiskeys. Okay, so Joe from Whiskey Network Magazine, your name?
Casey.
Okay. What do we got going on today at the Impact table?
We got a lot going on. Let's start with Wolfburn out of Scotland, Ardnamurchan out of Scotland, Injury out of India, Benderyn out of Wales. Fort Skeg is an independent bottler from Scotland as well. Filey Bay is from the Spirit of Yorkshire out of Yorkshire, England. Rosé is from the Isle of Rosé in Scotland. We got Fukano and Oishi out of Japan. Kilchoman out of Scotland. M&H out of Israel. 3 offerings from them. We have Lockley out of Scotland and Glenelg out of Scotland as well.
Alright, so I think I want to go and I want to try this new Ardnamurchan. How do you pronounce that?
Yeah, it's called Ardnamurchan.
Very hard to pronounce.
If you pretend the CH is a K, you'll be all set. This is their special Ardnamurchan tour bottling. It's only available in the Northeast.
Okay.
And this was a full sherry maturation. Half peated, half not peated.
The nose it just fills up your entire nose. Very thick, very thick nose. Very like dark, like orchard fruits on the nose. Let's see what we got going on the palate. Oh, we're smoky. Oh, we're smoky. Smoky, like, is it sherry?
It's all, yeah, it's full sherry maturation. It's also cask strength, so it's almost 58%. So you get a little heat from the alcohol there.
Okay, so this is an in-your-face sherry peated whiskey. Very, very good. Keep your eye on that bottle.
Extremely limited. There's only 900 in the country.
About how much retail?
Retail is depending on where you are, but like I said, it's only 900 in the country. So if you can find it, scoop it up.
Definitely scoop up that bottle. Definitely. All right, moving along. I think I'm gonna try this. What's this? Skeg. You said it's an independent bottler.
Yeah, Fort Skeg. This is going to be obviously it's 110 proof. It's an Isla distillery is where they got the juice from, so it's going to be definitely peaty. You're going to smell that smoke on the nose.
Oh yeah, we're smoky here. We're smoky here. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. What's the age on this?
This one's probably in the 6 to 8 years.
All right, 6 to 8 years. And is this like a blend or is this a single malt?
Yeah, it's an independent bottler, so it's it's all single malt. Yes.
Okay.
So
all right. Let's see what we got here. Very floral smokiness on the nose. Okay, very floral, like smelling a rose that just got burned in a fire. Let's see what we got on the palate. Popcorn. I got almost like a caramel corn, smoked caramel corn. Like it's wow. That's like a very bold whiskey. For that age statement, that's very bold. Like a smoked kettle corn is what I meant. But like some caramel on the finish, right? That's nice. Very nice. All right, so I love Rosé, newer. How long have they been around?
Sorry, Rosé, you said?
Rosé, yeah.
Yes, they're early 2010, 2014 is when it started. This is their signature series. It's a combination of 6 different barrels. You kind of come in here real quick, you can see the different barrels that are on the. They do 3 peated, 3 unpeated, and it's X-Rye casks, X-Chinkapin, and X-Bordeaux. So you're getting 6 different expressions in one as their signature series.
All right, so I'm about to get my ass kicked. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, like it's like on the nose I get like melons, but I don't even know how to describe that. Almost like like a cantaloupe. Kind of like on the nose, I get like a cantaloupe. Yeah. Like a vanilla, orangey cantaloupe type on the nose. Let's see what we got on the palate here. Whoa. Whoa. Why did you tell me about this before? Okay, so that is an explosion. I don't even know how to describe that. That is just an explosion of flavor. Like that's kind of like another, like with the other, with like along the lines of like that King Alexander or that Balvenie 19 that we tried. It's like Christmas in a glass. Like you're getting all that, like those Christmassy, like gingerbread and candy cane flavors going on at the same time. Very bold. What's the age on that?
They don't do any age statements because they're a fairly new company, but yeah, kind of give an average, like 5.
Well, like a 5 or 6 year age whiskey.
They don't want to claim the age. They can achieve it what they want without putting an age statement on.
Right. When you're producing art, like which is what whiskey is, and you're a master distiller, you're not necessarily worried about an age statement. You're worried about when is that distillate peaked in the barrel, right? And when is it ready to be like shown to the public? You know what I mean? Like that's what we're looking for in a whiskey. And I'm gonna tell you something. Rosé is doing things right. That is excellent. I'm gonna finish that up. So let's go to Japan because you know what? I don't think I saw any other Japanese whiskeys here at the festival. Yeah, I don't see any other Japanese whiskeys. So I'm gonna finish this up. What do you recommend out of these Japanese whiskeys?
Because of your preference, you want. So obviously the Gulino is a blonde, so it's kind of more of the bourbon barrel aged. Noishi is the 8-year sherry cask. So really your preference. Let's go with the Gulino. Okay, cool.
Gulino blonde. It's very like light and malty on the nose. Look at the color on that. It's almost like it's a very light color on that whiskey. Almost like a buttery butterscotch note, right? Right? Like we get like butteriness, like that. Like earlier I was talking about kettle corn. We get like the butter for that kettle corn. So you know what? I'll be honest. Which one did I say tasted like popcorn? This one. Okay, so like if you did a blend of these two, that'll be like a really amazing blend. I'm not gonna lie. I just became a master blender right here on the live. Like that's good. Like I mean, like considering the color, like how light and like it's young, right?
Similarly, don't put age statements on.
Right, so that's special. That's a very special bottle. Fukano whiskey, blonde, distilled in Japan. Okay, so Impact's beverages, love them. They encapsulate so much in the whiskey industry. They're so knowledgeable. We love Impacts. You see Impacts on that label, you buy it. You buy it. I'm sorry. We're gonna end now. We're gonna catch up a little bit later. All right, I'm back. Joe Gulino from Whiskey Network Magazine, Leaf and Grain Society Magazine. Coming to you, coming to you, coming to you. All right. Great Cigar and Pipe Show, known as Joey G, your cigar man. Let's go sample some more whiskey. Come on, follow me. All right. We're in Australia. We're talking Starward. In my opinion, Starward is crushing it in the whiskey industry. We're talking about wine-influenced single malt whiskey from Australia, and we are with your name,
Katrina.
Trina. And folks, let me tell you something. Katrina is amazing. She knows her shit. I talked to her earlier. We're talking about a woman who knows her shit when it comes to whiskey. All right, and earlier I got to try the stout cask. I want to try that again. Give it to the folks. Let's pour that and let's give that a go.
So the stout cask, brand new release to the United States, came out about 2 weeks ago. It is a 52% Australian single malt, matured in Australian stout. Big chocolate flavors, just big earthy, dark, still original, still very unique to Starward flavor, but something a little bit different, our own unique take on it, and everything that's in the bottle is uniquely Australian, and all the ingredients are Australian. It's just something new and different.
All right, so on the nose, I'm getting like an orangey character. Something like really orangey about it, like orange peel, orange citrus on the nose.
That's something that comes through in a lot of our whiskeys. Actually, you find that in the Solera and in the stout. That orange kind of sometimes might come through from our new make. It also could be our pot stills, but the way that the barrel interacts with our new make spirits, we get a lot of citrus and also a lot of orchard fruit. Some pears come through. Even in the stout cask, you get like these like fresh and also like candy pears.
They like orange, like creamsicle on the nose. And in my opinion, Starward, as far as single malts in Australia, they are leading the charge. Like one of the first like single malt distilleries in Australia doing things right down under.
I mean, I would agree with that. I think the thing that's been most important for Starward is to turn the world's head to Australian whiskey making. We do have wonderful Australian whiskey making tradition, especially coming out of Tasmania. And Starward was the first one that wanted to make whiskey approachable and just welcoming, because it's intimidating to buy a free $400 bottle of whiskey from a country that you've never heard made whiskey. But Starward is saying like, no, let's make whiskey affordable and approachable, and like turn the heads to distillation of whiskey in other parts of the world.
All right, we got viscosity, we got oranginess, we got earthiness, and then pow comes that chocolate finish on this stout cask. Simply amazing. You guys are doing things right at Starward. I want to congratulate you guys. Keep up the good work. I'm really enjoying this stout cask. And this would pair excellently with a cigar. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Maybe in 2024 we'll pair that with a nice cigar. Wow, I don't care where you're at in your whiskey journey. if you have not tried Starward, you are missing out. Okay, even if you're at your entry level, which is going to be your your twofold. Okay, right here. If you're getting into single malts and you're interested in worldwide whiskeys, you go right to Australia, right to Starward. Bam! In your face, multi-dimensional whiskey. Because you're getting at least 2 casks, right, on this one?
That's our wheated whiskey, so 60% wheat, 40% malt, and majority of red wine barrels. Also, what's beautiful about the twofold, it is multi-dimensional. It's layered, it's rich, it's big, it's sippable, but it's also easy and very inviting for a whiskey drinker. Also, on the shelf, it's between $30 and $35.
For an entry-level whiskey, you can't go wrong. Thank you so much. This lady rocks. I love her. I'm gonna admit that right now. I'm in love. And I'm in love with her whiskey. Thank you so much. All right, now we're back at the Wild Tasting Experience, Long Island City, New York. And we are with the Glen Ross. And let me tell you something. I effing love this man. Tell us your name.
Matt Wozniak.
And let me tell you something. This guy, this is a special man right here, okay, from the Glen Ross. And I'm going to tell you right to the camera, at the Glen Ross, you guys are doing things right when you got this man representing your whiskey. Look at this, look at this, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at these beautiful whiskeys. I'm going to finish up my Starward here, and I'm going to go right to this Glen Ross 18, which this man is going to tell us about. All right, Glen Ross 18, what do we got going?
So this is a Speyside single malt from the Highlands of Scotland. It's actually rested for 18 years in Oloroso sherry seasoned casks. Everything's bottled in natural color, no E158 added, non-chill filtered. We're using our own natural spring water source, on-site cooperage. This is about 65% Spanish oak, and then 35% mix of American and French oak. Nice, robust palate, mouthfeel, and texture, and incredible single malt whiskey.
All right. We've been going around the room. I've been sipping a lot of whiskey. I'm going to take a little sip of water to cleanse my. I'm going to cleanse my palate because I want this Glen Ross to be like in the raw. Like I don't want any influence on it right now, because when it comes to the Glen Ross, they're doing things right. I love their bottling. I love their representatives. Very professional. Okay, so I'm gonna let him pour this 18. And again, we're in Long Island City at the Wow Tasting Experience, and when it comes to a wow factor whiskey, this Glen Ross 18 year is going to be a wow whiskey. All right, so on the nose, oh man, we're getting. Okay, so we're basically getting everything you would want out of a single malt in one glass. We're getting age. We're getting that musty Dunnage Warehouse age influence on the whiskey. We're getting that fruitiness. We're getting those caramels. And I'm gonna sip this right now because I know this is just a crazy whiskey. So on the nose. It's like a bold but elegant bouquet of just floral, fruity notes on the nose. Right on the palate, but then the palate just totally changes to like a nice earthiness, a little bit of fruitiness in the background there, and then boom comes this cocoa note. it just like cocoa just takes over on the finish, and then that finish just lingers and lingers and lingers. Like they are doing things right at the Glen Ross. If you get a chance to get your hands on this bottle of Glen Ross 18. Their entry level 12, I've had it before, is phenomenal. Because as a newer single malt whiskey drinker, you're going after those 12s. This is the one you want to get your hands on, like a Balvenie 12 double wood, a Balvenie 12 first fill, that Glenmorangie 10, the Glen Ross 12 year. Bam, you're in good shape. And then you up the ante and expand your palate, and you're ready for the next level. And you go right to this Glen Ross 18. Bam, you are on level with where you want to be. Your name again?
Matt Wozniak.
Matt Wozniak, thank you very much. Glen Ross, this is where you want to be as a whiskey enthusiast, as a whiskey drinker. Right here, you find this on the shelf, you buy it, you're in good shape. I'm going to sign out for right now. We'll come back in a little bit. Wow, tasting experience, Long Island City, New York. We're in good shape. I love this man. Look at that face. Look at this face. Ladies, are you single?
I'm not.
All right, ladies. Too bad. Ladies, I'm sorry, but he's not single. But man, look at his face. This is a true gentleman. This is a Scotch connoisseur. This is a man that knows his realm, knows what a good whiskey is, and that's why he's with the Glen Ross. That's why he's doing what he's doing. I've seen him live in action with Sue Mill on Instagram. Very knowledgeable. If you want to learn about Scotch whiskey, you go right to this gentleman. We're going to sign out for now. Thank you very much. All right, brother. Cheers. Good job. All right, and we're back. We are back. Wow. Wow. All I can say is wow. Wow. Wow tasting experience. Long Island City, New York City. October 15, 2023. This place is jumping. And we're going to go to one of my, I'm going to call it like origins. Like my origins when it comes to when you're getting into whiskey, when you're getting those single malts, you're going to go to those 10 years, you go to those 12 years, aged scotches, Glenmorangie. And then if you're going to go to the peated side, you're either going Lafroig or you're going Ardbeg. You're going to go Lafroig if you want that seaside, like medicinal heat. If you want that earthiness, you're gonna go to the inlands with Ardbeg. Right now, we got Glenmorangie, which encapsulates the Ardbeg distillery, and we have with us today. What's your name?
My name is Lisa Cope. I am the regional Glenmorangie and Ardbeg ambassador.
Okay, and on the table we have Glenmorangie 15, Glenmorangie 12. Glenmorangie 10. I'm gonna go right to that Glenmorangie 15. Okay, which release is this?
So this is Glenmorangie 15. It's our Cadwell Estate Batch 3. This was just released a few weeks ago. So this is a series of releases.
Released just a few weeks ago. Let's pour that. All right, and bear with me because, man, there's so many whiskeys going on here. I want to try them all. It's hard to do that, but man, we're talking Glenmorangie, aged 15 years, and what cask is this aged in?
So just to give you some background on the Cadwell Estate releases, the Cadwell Estate is really a study in barley that comes from our own estate, which is called Cadwell Estate. The first two releases were aged wholly in first fill American oak. The batch 3 release is aged in ex-bourbon cask, and then finished in Amontillado sherry cask.
Okay, so I'm about to get my ass kicked. Again,
In a very nice way.
in a very nice way. Okay, so on the nose, Glenmorangie 15 Cad Bowl Estate. Fruitiness, creaminess, vanilla, fruitiness, more fruitiness. Wow. That's like on the nose alone, we're talking like, wow. Okay, on the palate. And now we're just delicate. We're elegant. The arrival is just creamy and subtle, vanilla. You got some floralness on there, like just incredible. Let's talk about this new Glenmorangie label. What's going on here?
So Glenmorangie, one of the things we're known for is innovation. We're probably one of the most innovative distilleries out there, and we like to change things up. This is not the first time that Glenmorangie has done a completely new repackaging of our label. And with our new labels, we're just attracting more consumers into the Scotch industry. It really stands out on the shelf as well, and it's a lot more recognizable. So those are some of the reasons why we've changed our label, just to kind of always change things up and always be ahead of our time.
Okay, just amazing. So as a Scotch malt whiskey lover, Origins, you always come back to Glenmorangie because, in my opinion, when you're investigating Scotch malt whiskey, this is where it all starts. I mean, this is where it starts. We're talking Bill Lumsberg, innovation, this 10-year. I'm sorry, Things happen at these whiskey festivals. We're talking this 10-year, like classic single malt whiskey, and then we're gonna experiment with different cask finishings. We're going sherry, and then what was
Amontillado.
Oh my God! I mean, just creamy, and then Glenmorangie also encompasses hardbag, right? So we're going right from the Highlands, right? We're going right from the Highlands. We're going right to Isla. It's like, pow! Like, what is going on? And Glenmorangie has the tallest stills in Scotland, and that is why they reference the giraffe, because it has these giraffe-style, long, tall stills that separate. It just separates the best distillate that goes down into that pot to produce a great single malt Scotch whiskey. You don't get that anywhere else. You might get that purification with a Glengrant, or even in Ardbeg, right? Ardbeg uses that purification, but you're not getting it like you're getting it with those giraffe-style, long, tall stills at Glenmorangie. And I got to give Bill Lumsberg a credit here. He's doing great things, great finishes like this Cad Bowl 15. And then you head on over to Ardbeg, and we're talking the 10-year, probably one of the best entry-level 10-year peated scotches you could get your hands on. And even for like seasoned peated Scotch whiskey lovers, you come right back to that 10-year and you're in that classic peated range. And then you go to the Anoa and we're upping the ante. Go to the Ugadale, we're upping the ante even more. I've never had this. How do you pronounce that?
This is our batch 19. I'm sorry, this is our 19-year batch 5 release, and this is a series called Trayvon. So Trayvon means singing Sands is the beach where Ardbeg is located at.
Okay, well, we're gonna try that. We're definitely gonna try that. But that, in my opinion, when it comes to Ardbeg, and you go to that Corey Vrecken, oh my God. Okay, so you go to that Corey Vrecken, and you like your peat, but now we're getting that pepper. We're getting that pepper experience, that pepperiness, and you like a bold, smoky, peppery Scotch. You go right to that Ardbeg Corey Vrecken. So let's go to this new 19. I'm gonna finish this up. Wow, we're talking Ardbeg, aged 19 years. Wow. I'm very excited to try this. I'm very excited to nose this, sample this, explain it. Wow.
Someone at the distillery is very instrumental in how we make our Scotch. For batch 5 release, this is the initials of Jillian McDonald, who is our master distiller. So, you know, past release, Colin Gordon's initials, Dr. Bill's other releases, and every release for the 19 year is always a proportion of Mexican bourbon cask and then Oloroso sherry cask. This 19 year probably has a larger proportion of Oloroso sherry, but we like to think of this as having more tropical notes than other cask.
I'm getting like, okay, like I'm getting like a sea breeze, waftiness of that peat, that earthiness that comes from Ardbeg. This is unlike any Ardbeg that I've had, in my opinion. This is okay. So this is something special. Thank you for sharing it with us. I can already tell just nosing this whiskey that we're dealing with something like beyond this world. Okay, this might be better than Hypernova or Supernova. Very different type of styles, but here we go, 19. On the nose. Oh. What are we doing here? What is going on here? Oh my God! Like I can't even describe this. Like this is like for a whiskey lover. It's got boldness. It's got complexity. It's got layers. It's got sweetness at the same time. It's on the palate. On the palate. Delicate. It's delicate. Very delicate. Very elegant. Very smooth delivery. It doesn't hit you in the chest like most peated scotches will. It's all smoothed out. Very elegant. Very creamy. It's taking you on a journey. That 19 is definitely taking you on a journey. Probably one of the best peated scotches I've had in the market, and we're going up against the big dogs. We're going up against Lefroy. We're going up against Cahuilla Isla. Okay, Cahuilla Isla, biggest like sourced whiskey out there. You come to this Ardbeg 19, and you are in heaven. You are in absolute like peat heaven, because the peat is not like overbearing, right? Right. The peat is just, it's there. The peat is there. Peat is there, but it's not like that smoked barbecue hit you in the chest type of peat. It's just there in the background, like a perfect kiss, like we're kissing you. Tell us about the mascot here.
So the mascot is Shorty the dog. So Shorty the dog is actually at the Ardbeg distillery, and he's been our representation for Ardbeg for many years.
Wow. Okay, we got Shorty the dog. All right. You find this, and what is this retail for?
Retail, I'm not sure. You're definitely getting up there in price retail. You can find it at your fine wine stores. If it's not there, definitely ask them for it. They can probably get it for you.
Man, let me tell you something. If you're a whiskey, a single malt whiskey lover, if you enjoy peat, this is the bottle you're gonna want to get after. Aged 19 years, which tells me at 19 years they decided, you know what, we're not going to go 20 years because this is where the distillate peaks in that barrel at 19 years. We don't even have to wait an extra year to get what we want out of this whiskey. It is delicious. It is creamy. It is nice viscosity to it. And they couldn't have a better representative than
Lisa Pope.
They couldn't have a better representative right now representing this Ardbeg whiskey. We got Glenmorangie, Ardbeg, and this is like, if you're getting into single malts, this is right here. This table alone is your origin story. Like, hey, I decided to investigate single malt whiskeys. I went with that Glenmorangie 10 to get that signature citrus malt expression. It's delicious. It's creamy. I'm gonna up the ante with that sherry. Now we're getting a little more complex and creamy with that Glenmorangie 15 Cadwal. And then I want to investigate some peated scotches. You go right to Ardbeg. And in my opinion, Ardbeg outperforms Lafroig all day. Ardbeg outperforms Lafroig all day. But you guys outperform them a little bit when it comes to Ardbeg. Okay, what's your name again?
Lisa Pope.
So that's the thing about the whiskey industry is we're all promoting each other. We're all promoting whiskey. When it comes to Lafroig, when it comes to Ardbeg, there's a little competitive edge there, but we're on the same level as in terms of we want everybody to enjoy whiskey. And we want you to enjoy the earthiness of Ardbeg. We want you to enjoy that sea salt, oceanside breeze Lafroig at the same time. I'm going to come back to you guys. This has been excellent. You are amazing. Cheers. I'm going to sign out. We're going to come back a little bit. All right. Joey G here. Joe Gulino here with WhiskeyNetwork.net. We're here in Long Island City, New York. We're at one of the best whiskey events you could possibly be at, the Wow Wonders of Whiskey Tasting Experience. And we are with probably the most fascinating character you could be with in New York City. And you could tell just based on the way he is dressed and his glasses. We are with John Nubian. Okay, this guy caught my eye from the beginning. I'm like, okay, you're the guy we want to interview. Wow, Tasting Experience 2023, Long Island City, New York. What are your thoughts? What are your expectations? And did they meet those expectations?
My expectations were met above and beyond. Like, I've gone to many whiskey tastings, but for this to be one of the best ones that I've been to. Like, you get so many brands, so many different people, so many people from all over, and it's just a great vibe and a great experience.
Yeah. So your partner here, what's your name?
My business partner, Mike D.
Okay. Wow Tasting Experience 2023, Long Island City, New York. Did it meet your expectations?
Surpassed my expectations. An all-white party in October. Who pulls that off in New York City?
Right.
When I came here, The crowd was very lovely. The diversity is unbelievable. I'm looking forward to anything they may do. Well, we're plotting something, but I'm looking forward. This beat any football game today, I can tell you that.
Right. We're not watching NFL today.
We're watching NFL right now. We're drinking whiskey.
We're drinking whiskey. We're sipping with the best of the best.
The best of the best.
These guys, I mean, this is New York at its finest.
Yeah, 100%.
We are living while we're living. That's the bottom line.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay.
That's how you shut it down.
Wow! Wow! That's all I gotta say.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Wow!
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all I gotta say is when you're sipping whiskey, the wild tasting experience, and you meet gentlemen, whiskey connoisseurs, whiskey enthusiasts, whiskey lovers, and crazy characters like this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Whiskey is the water of life. Right. Bring people together.
Yes, absolutely.
We're
All right.
grown-ups.
Yes,
right.
We're in a country divided, but whiskey united.
100%.
Absolutely. We love you, brother. Thank you for joining us on Whiskey Network.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Absolutely. Signing out, Joe Gulino, WhiskeyNetwork.net.
Cheers.
We're gonna go enjoy more whiskey. All right, we are here. Closing ceremony at the Wow Wonders of Whiskey Tasting Experience, Long Island City, New York, October 15, 2023. We are here with the man, the myth, the legend of the whiskey industry, Sunil Dial. He's doing amazing things for us. As you can see, we got a festival going on here. We're going to close it out. We want to thank Sunil and everything that you do for the whiskey industry, for whiskey lovers, for everybody in general. Looking to investigate and experience whiskey in its truest form in a modern world. We thank you. Yeah, thank you. We thank you, Sunil. Checking out Joe Gulino from Whiskey Network. We love you, Sunil.
Love you too, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
All right, we're live at Wow Wonders of Whiskey 2023, October 15th, 2023. We are live with Noble Cigars! We are based out of Tampa, Florida. And I know these guys are from the Dominican Republic! Yes! They have amazing cigars they want to tell you about. Act 1, tell us about it.
Act 1.
Act 1 is a broadleaf flower wrapper, Dominican binder and filler, and a Pablo Ligero.
Act 2!
Act 2 is a San Andreas wrapper, Dominican binder and filler. It's Pablo Ligero, and a little bit more spicier, nice flavor, good cigars.
Alright, but ladies and gentlemen, let's face it. The main act here is, you guessed it.
Is it what?
The main act. Your name? Alright. If you're getting into cigars, you know it. She is the shit. She is. That means don't fuck around, okay? Because we're with Noble Cigars. I love them. Act 1 is your personal blend.
Yes, Act 1 is my personal
All right, we have the women in cigars beating the men in cigars. Absolutely.
Yes, we always do that.
Women for the #1 trophy in cigars on a Noble Cigars. Sorry, gentlemen, but she beat you this time. I'm sorry. That Act 1 is phenomenal. What's the blend again?
It's a Dominican binder, Dominican filler. Is a release. Sorry, the alcohol is getting into me. It's very creamy. It's up to you. I hope you guys try to enjoy.
Very creamy, very complex. From first third to second third to final third, you are getting incredible flavor and complexity. And the construction from start to finish is amazing. This woman right here, Noble Cigars, she's not fucking around, gentlemen. Get your hands on it. Amazing smoke. We're gonna pair it. And Whiskey Network, Living Great Society, Great Cigar and Pipe Show, coming to you in 2024. Get ready, because this woman right here, sorry gentlemen, she's not playing. She's not playing. All right, cheers.